Hello, boys and girls. We are back with our lore series of the starting zones from the Alliance side. Last episode, we did the humans in Northshire Abbey and stopped off, and we finished off in Goldshire, the Goldshire Inn in Lion's Pride. Now we're going to be starting with our dwarves today, down in Cold Ridge Valley. So let's get going.
Great change has come to the enduring halls of Ironforge. Obsessed with the workings of the Titans, the dwarves retrieved their creator's mystical tablets from the fabled city of ElvUI. Activating one such tablet, King Magni Bronzebeard fell prey to a terrible curse that fused his statue-like form into the diamond heart of Ironforge itself. To compound this tragedy, Magni's estranged daughter Moira arrived, claiming her father's throne for herself and for her infant dark iron son. To avert civil war, the dwarves created the Council of Three Hammers, an uneasy coalition that would share power equally amongst the clans. Now, with political upheaval rising within the kingdom and the great cataclysm ravaging the surrounding lands, the future of Ironforge falls to brave dwarves like you.
Alright, we're in it. Just so everyone knows, down in the description will be the two main add-ons I'm using. I'm using ElvUI, which is off from a third party, not off of CurseForge. And then you can get the Immersion add-on off of CurseForge. And that is the one for my quests that give the floating heads for them. So as we started just like that last one, let's talk to Joran Ironstock and see what he has for us. Hey, you there. You're a stout-looking paladin. You lend us a hand?
See you soon.
Okay. Well, I didn't read that all, so let's open that back up. Alright. How many of them did you get?
Be good.
I didn't get any
What can I
yet.
do for you?
Hey, you there. You're a stout-looking paladin. Lend us your hand? Looks like today a big earthquake shook a bunch of those barbarous trogs out of the ground, and they're sure steamed about something. My men are doing what they can to hold them off, but we can use a hand. Do your part, head just south of here and help dig me mountaineers out of trouble. We've got to hold the line.
Safe travel.
Alright, so heading south. Let's go kill some trogs. Alright, the rock trogs are defeated for now. Let's see what Joran has to say about it. Hey, Joran, we're done.
Great to meet you.
Impressive work, laddie. We can hold the perimeter from here on out. Here, take this for your troubles. It might come in handy as I've got something more important to ask of you. Alright, Steel Dwarf, listen up. I know a thing or two about trogs, and one of those things is that the biggest, strongest trogs get the most respect. The brutes value strength over anything else. You see, those great big trogs sitting back behind the front lines, they're the closest they have to what they'll call leaders. Go take a few out and show them what it means to mess with the Sons of Ironforge.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, as we turn around, Stout Arm. That's what I'm gonna say. Steel Dwarf, listen. Unlike Joran, I have no need for your blade, but I do need something with a steady hand and a bit of courage. Our mountaineers are trained to protect the village from the old wolf attack. an all-out Trog invasion. Many of our best have succumbed to wounds and exhaustion, and I need your help bandaging them up. Here, take this first aid kit and assist as many as you can.
See you soon.
So again, we need to heal some boys and heal some boys. Let's go find some brutes and heal some other guys. Frog leaders have been dealt with, our allies have been healed. Let's go see what Jorn wants us to do now. And see what Sten has to say about healing his allies. Yo, Sten, I healed all your boys.
What can I do for ya?
What can I do? Many of those that you saved have already made it back to camp. The wounds were well dressed. You might have a future in first aid. If you're into that sort of thing, you're into that sort of thing.
Off with you.
Well, thank you, Sten. Jorn, I have killed some of the leaders. They blame us for destroying their homes, they say. Well, that wasn't us. That was the horrible earthquake we had earlier today. Are they that dense that they can't see we nearly lost our camp too? Can't blame a Trog for fighting for his home, though. We appreciate your help out here, but there may be a place where they need you even more. Due to the Trog attack, not to mention that massive earthquake we just had, we're putting all civilians on lockdown inside ElvUI, just up the hill to the northwest. Go and talk to my wife, Joanna, inside ElvUI. I'm certain she's in need of able-bodied man such as yourself. Ah, able-bodied men, you say? I'll go take care of your wife. Let's go see what she wants. Jonah, your husband said I can have my way with you. What do you want me to do, Mrs. Ironstock? Ah, and what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy in here? Going to bother someone else? I haven't the time. Wait, that's what he said, Jorn? Oh, what the? Yes, Jorn sent me. Jorn said, well, why didn't you say so? I did say so. You walked away. I don't know how anyone expects to get any work done around here. If we don't have any ale, our beer level here in ElvUI is dangerously low. Luckily for us, we've stowed some backup kegs for such an occasion. West of ElvUI, along the valley northern border, you'll find kegs of Stormhammer Stout and Theramore Pale Ale. Just to the east of here, you'll find a stash of Nomen Bra. That's my personal favorite.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay, and as I was walking out, I see that Grundle Harkin has something to say.
Talk to me.
Dwarf, my boy, are you into archaeology? We've an exciting opportunity right outside our front door. All the shaking from today's seismic event has knocked a number of artifacts loose from the soil around our encampment. Survey along the valley northern border and you should find all sorts of treasure. Bring some back to me and perhaps we can study them together. Right then, off you go.
Good.
So we are off for a beer run and treasure. Let's go do it. Alright, so I have gained all the treasure and all my beer, and I am a little sloshed right now. So let's go see what we have left over for Jonah and give the treasure over to Mr. Grundle here. Let's talk to Grundle first.
How are you?
Yes? Wonderful, look at this one. It must be over 200 years old. No matter... no. Now on to other matters. The Trog village to the southwest suffered a similar damage to ours. One would assume, logically, that there would be some Trog artifacts sticking out of the ground, too. Unfortunately, it looks like most of the artifacts have already been scooped up by the Trog scavengers. Please, go see if you can find some way to get them back. Believe it or not, knowledge about Trogs may eventually lead to further knowledge about the mighty dwarves.
Watch your back.
Alright. We want to go steal some artifacts now, okay.
What's on your mind?
Joanna, I have some of the ale. I drank a little bit of it. The ale, darling, the ale. Jonah drinks deeply from the Nomer Bra. That hits the spot. Now we can get some work done around here. If we're going to be on lockdown for an extended period of time, we're going to need some food and some blankets to keep the wee ones warm. Would you mind heading outside and gathering up some supplies? You'll find that the small boars actually have some healthy-sized haunches, good for eating. We'll also need some pelts from the young wolves. You'll find animals almost anywhere you go in Coldridge.
Watch your back.
Alright, so let's go make some blankets, steal some Trog artifacts, and eat some haunches. Let's roll. Alright, I'm back with the blankets, the haunches, and some Trog artifacts. What does Grundle say about these artifacts? Are they any good?
What can I get for you today?
Did you manage to pry any artifacts from the Trogs? Well, would you look at this? An axe blade, a couple of arrowheads, and what appears to be some of a rudimentary spoon. This is indeed fascinating. Thanks again for your help, Steel Dwarf. I've much studying to keep myself occupied with Jorn under lockdown. Wow.
How are you?
People aren't getting restless. Do you have the supplies yet? This will have to do for now. We've a lot of people to feed here, but we've got to make it with what we've got. With any luck, King Bronzebeard and Ironforge will send help shortly.
Off with you.
You've done us a great service here, but I'm afraid I've gotten to send you elsewhere. Gerlin Whitebeard, a good friend of mine, has put in the word that he may need some reinforcements near the troll camps to the southwest. Follow the road westward. You'll find him soon enough. Be well, Steel Dwarf. Trogs may be in a pain, but trolls are a whole other type of trouble.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Trolls, you say? Let's go kill us some trolls. But we need to go see Whitebeard first. So let's speed over to him real quick with our short, low legs. Whitebeard, you little punk. I'm here, Grinlin.
What's on your mind?
Welcome, Paladin. Are you ready to work? That's why I'm here. Trolls are acting up more than usual. I'd say we've seen them put together war parties before, but this time it's different. What matters most, however, is that continued protection of Anvilmar. I have no intention to let these trolls flank Anvilmar while its attention is to turn towards Trogs. Go thin the ranks a bit. They need to know that we're still not without defense.
Keep your feet on the ground.
As I turn around, Felix here also has something to say. Oh dear, things aren't looking good for Felix. I was on my way to join my fellow gnomes at Nomergon, but then all went too horribly wrong. I left Anvilmar, bags packed and wading through waist-deep snow. Then we had this ridiculous earthquake, and I got all turned around. Oh, oops. Steel Dwarf, I've obviously proven myself to be quite incompetent over the last day and a half. Would you mind infiltrating the troll camps southwest here and returning my stuff for me?
Alrighty then.
Sure, Felix. I'll go. Oh. As we're about to walk away, Apprentice Soren had something to
Great to
say.
meet you.
I'm notoriously bad at reading troll facial expressions. That being said, these trolls don't look angry to me. They seem to be confused, maybe a little frightened. Something happened that we're not seeing here, Steel Dwarf. I say we do some investigation before we just kill every troll in sight. There are 3 troll camps in the area, one to the southeast, one to the southwest, and one due west. Each camp has a soothsayer. See if you can get close enough to listen to what they're saying.
Watch your back.
So kill, don't kill, what do you guys want me to do? I don't know, because I'm a dirty alliance, and I don't like trolls. So let's kill trolls. Alright, so we ended up thinning some of the ranks of the trolls, talking to the soothsayers, seeing what they were why they're here now. And it seems that let's see what they said. What we're doing now, you ask, we wait. Jirkano says he's going to talk to the elementals, get in it to fight on our side. So essentially they're here to try to get the elementals on their side. Felix here, I ended up picking up all of his stuff for him. Once I get my tools, I'm out of here. Huzzah, you found them. Get ready, woman of Nomergon. Here comes Felix.
Off and away.
Alright.
Hi.
Interesting. From what you're saying, it sounds like a fire elemental might have snuck in from Saren Gorge, or the earthquake opened up a crack to the elemental plane. Soren laughs uncomfortably. Either way, this is bad news. You should probably report this information to Grillin.
Safe travels.
Grillin,
Great to meet you.
the trolls are acting strangely. Dwarf, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Hopefully that did the trick. Anvilmar will be safe from trolls for the time being. Now to find out what is that has the trolls so agitated.
Safe travels.
Soren did well to send you out on recon. That's some good information you have right there. Trouble is, this just adds more work for us to do. The trolls, confused as they are now, still would like to kick the doors right out of Coleridge. And I'm certainly not going to let some fiery demon turn our snowy valley into a mountain lake. The troll leader, his servants, and the fire creatures should all be in the cave to the southeast. Take them all out.
See you soon.
So off we go to kill a fire elemental and some trolls. Mayhap. Let's go see what's in this cave. So our suspicions were founded that there was a bunch of trolls and that they were trying to work with Elemental to try to take over Coleridge. Other than that, we don't really know what else was going on besides they're trying to melt this place, it seems, with a fire elemental. Gerlin, you were
What's on
right.
your mind?
I'm glad you've returned safely, Dwarf. While it may not look like it now, you've proven to be a tremendous asset in the protection of Anvilmar. Here, take this symbol of my gratitude. The presence of the fire elemental here in Coleridge is no small matter. The earthquake did more than just upset a bunch of trogs. It changed the world enough to tear a gash into the elemental plane. We should submit a report to Ironforge. You wouldn't be willing to take a trip, would you? Don't worry, I'm feeling that you'll do just fine. Talk to Hans Springs Pocket by the tunnel on the eastern edge. He'll point you in the right direction.
Safe travels.
So we end up heading towards the Coleridge Pass. My little legs will finally carry me all the way there. but this may take some time. And spring pocket.
Hi, how are you?
To Ironforge, well, first you'll need to go through Carnos, and before that, you'll have to go through this tunnel.
Good day to you.
Did you see that? How the whole cave just crumbled like that? I guess it's good that you got here when you did, and not a minute earlier. While this development makes my job of monitoring the cave entrance much easier, I imagine it makes it a lot harder for you to get to Carnos. Hey, wait, I've got an idea. The Normagon airmen have a flight path not far from here. I'll send up a signal, and they should be here to help. I imagine they'll land back over at Anvilville.
Very well then.
So back to Anvilville, because apparently the cave got caved in. So we're just running back to talk to Milo Greenwing. Great Winge? Something like that. Hey, Milo, I'm here. Can you take me to Kronos? Milo, Great Winge, reporting for duty. You send up a distress signal? The weight limit on my gyro is such that I only have enough room for one dwarf. Looks like you're in luck, Steel Dwarf. That dwarf woman, Jonah, told me that most of your personal belongings have been moved inside Anvilville. Please gather what you need, finish up any affairs that remain, and return to me once you're prepared to take off.
Alright, then.
Oh, whoops, I have to go get some supplies first. I was just gonna leave without doing supply run. So we need to make sure we get some more mead, we get some more haunches, and some blanket, right? That's what we're coming here for. Beer, food, and warmth. Here's my warmth, some cloaks, my beer for sure, and my big ol' haunch. But before I leave, I see Jonah's wanting to ask me something.
Welcome.
You're leaving? Make sure you stock up before you head out. More importantly, please speak to Tharak Blackstone once you've arrived in Kronos. Keranos. Tell him what has happened here in Cold Ridge and that we could use some assistance. Hopefully he'll be able to arrange something for us.
Hi, be good.
Alright, so Keranos is where we're going. Let's go talk to Lilbo Milo Peep over here and fly to Keranos. Keranos, something like that. Hey Milo, I'm here. Are you absolutely certain you're taking care of everything? You won't have time to turn back. Yeah, we're good. Took you long enough. Hold on tight and take a good hard look. Chances are you won't be coming back here for quite some time.
Very good.
So we landed in Keranos. Let's see what Tharak Blackstone has to
You
say.
got my attention.
Cold Ridge Valley, I've got my own problems here. What, they can't deal with a couple of trogs and trolls and incursions from elemental plane? Actually, on the second thought, that kind of a lot. I'm surprised they're doing as well as they are. I see what I can do.
Be good.
So we have left Cold Ridge for being attacked by the Trogs and the Trolls, and realizing something's going on with the elemental plane. But for now, this old dwarf is tired, and he's gonna hang out in the inn for a little while. Maybe buy some fire, pull up a chair. Why are none of the chairs by the fire? I guess I'll sit right here. But again, this weary dwarf is gonna rest for a little while, and we'll see you in the next video. Leave a thumbs up if you like what you're watching, and subscribe if you want to continue the series with me, this dwarf, my human, and all the other races. Have a good day, guys. Laters.